the acknowledgement that sort of identity security is now the new control plane, and then clearly that's a huge investments. Why don't we jump a little bit to kind of what's going on in the market, right, related to what we just discussed. There's been some crazy activity in the last few months, in terms of acquisitions from some of the biggest sort of cyber players in the market, sort of acquiring, identity companies, huge investments being made in some of those companies. What are your thoughts on what's happening at the moment in the market? And I know you said it's a good thing. Why do you say that?
Yeah, so we're seeing immense traction, obviously all around. The market is, moving, really getting closer and closer and closer to where we are, which is exciting. Yeah, I think, investors are seeing this. Obviously, big companies are seeing this. Customers obviously are, feeling the problem day in, day out. I think as in any technology trend, specifically in cybersecurity, of course, there's always waves of consolidation based of breed, and then platformatization of technologies, and it will always be the case, right? When technology runs very, very fast and is being adopted, like we're seeing, the world really is owned by the agile startups who can really, be in the right place, the right time, solve for the problems that the customers have today. I think what's exciting about, the IT revolution that we're, as an industry seeing, is that, the pace, right, and the magnitude of the change is something that, I don't know, we haven't experienced for, decades. So, the cycles might be quicker, and the opportunity is leaning more into the favor of the agile startups who can really keep pace, right, of the new protocols, the new technologies, the new software stack that's being introduced almost on a weekly basis today.
Okay, I totally agree. The pace at the moment is just unprecedented.